the big gas station chain by us, Buc-ee's, has really good coffee.
We're big on Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Buc-Buc-Buc. I don't know. They probably say that. Buc-Buc-Buc. You like, I'm in the South. Buc-Buc-Buc. You know what I'm saying?
Did every shell actually just miss him? If you kill him, it's game over. Yeah. That makes sense. So did my crosshair just... Was it not like on his face, or did it make sense that I missed it?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to And They Were Classmates.
Oh my God, they were classmates.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Nolynn. And you're subscribing to this podcast. Ooh, ambush.
We don't know what these statistics are because we don't look them up before this, but...
I'm just going to guess 99% unsubscribed. Like, let's get real.
So we can start referencing statistics. Everyone else does it. Mm-hmm. I don't know any of them.
No.
She keeps track of them. This is the numbers guy over here.
Yeah, damn right. I'm in that shit every day. Refresh. Somehow we got a view from Wikipedia last week. How did that work?
Let's go.
Or like, I would love if somewhere on Wikipedia, even if it's like a comment, if we're cited in some way. It might be like the Dan and Phil shit. I don't even know.
That would be really funny.
In some like wiki forms or whatever. Like, I don't know how it works, but I would love that.
I really, really hope that it's because I'm finally living out my dream that my parents are secret multimillionaires and they were updating my Wikipedia to make their names blue.
Yes. That makes sense.
So thanks for letting me know, guys. That was an awesome way to know.
Yeah, it was so funny. I'm just checking the analytics, like seeing what, because I just check like what videos people come from and shit. And literally just like, one view, wikipedia.org. And I'm like, I would love to know how and why. That's just what I would love. Like, that's like, if I can know one thing in this world, if I get a genie with one wish.
I'm imagining that it is someone that is like has screen time limited for the YouTube app.
Oh shit.
But like by their parents.
Yes.
But not YouTube.
Oh.
So it's or like they have it, but not like certain other sites. So like they can go on Wikipedia for as long as they want. So it's like, you know how like if it has a screen, AO3 will be seen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's that. Okay,
that actually makes so much sense. It's that workaround,
but it's iPad kids being withdrawn from YouTube. Mm-hmm. Like that girl that was like sending out tweets from her fridge because her mom took every other device away.
Yes. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. Thank you. And that was my one genie wish. So now it's gone.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad I could grant that for you.
Yes. I'm in some drama, guys.
Are you in some controversy?
Just a little bit.
Wait, will we get views from it? That's what
so
matters.
Much. So much. So last Friday, a game called Sonic Rumble came out. Have you heard about this?
I can't believe that you're in Sonic the Hedgehog drama.
Not really.
Anyway. I know, but like it is by
yeah. I'm beefing
degrees.
with the Sonic community in some way. Yes.
Which is horrifying.
Yes. But anyway, so Sonic Rumble comes out, and do you know what the premise of the game is?
I don't remember.
It's Fall Guys with Sonic characters.
Okay, that's what I thought that one was, but they've been putting out a lot of like this thing but Sonic recently, so I couldn't remember for sure which one it was.
It's so hard to like Sega, I guess. Because it's like Sonic Racing Crossworlds is really cool, and then Sonic Rumble like just blows. So anyway, and it's heavy on like gacha and like mechanics, loot boxes. And it's terrible. It's fucking terrible. So anyway, but I play it for 2 hours on stream, and then I go play like Half-Life or some shit for another 2 hours, and then I upload the VOD and just title it Sonic Rumble Sucks because it's like new and fun.
Oh no.
But okay, this is what's weird. All the comments are like, "Why did you play it for 4 hours?" Just to say it sucks. And I have like 3...
To find out if it sucks.
I know, right? We solved it. So, okay, I don't understand why there's so many comments that are like, why, like saying it sucks, but playing it for 4 hours? It's like, that's not, first of all, 2 hours. Just look, I timestamped it in the video. You can see half of it is Sonic Rumble. But like, I just don't like, even if I did play it for 4 hours to decide if it sucks, like that's also fine.
That's like a fair amount of time to realize that you don't like a game very much.
Like just because that's like, I don't know, like 400 like TikToks, like and your attention spans are that short. Like maybe that does sound like a lifetime. No, but it's like
this feels like a part of the fucking game reviewer curse of like game reviewers not being able to actually play games because they're only giving themselves like 30 minutes to complete the entire game and are like, why does this suck? I skipped over everything and I'm trying to beat the hardest boss. Why does this game suck?
It's like, and I get it, like, okay, the gameplay loop is like super repetitive. Like you get it after the first game and it's just that same shit over and over, but you're like unlocking characters and shit. But even with that, it's like, so then why can't I play it? And I was still unlocking shit by the end too. Like I got like Amy and shit. So it's like, I just don't understand why that. And none of them are upset that like Sonic Rumble is peak and I'm saying it sucks. They're just like, why did you play it then? Like, I don't, because I'm a streamer.
How am I going to know that it sucks if I don't play it? What do you mean?
It's just it's so stupid.
How dare you try to play something to form an opinion about it? You're supposed to just find out from game reviewers and let that dictate what you like.
Well, I get my opinion from this guy, and he makes a 10-minute video. And your 2-hour video, that's very clearly a live stream upload. Like, in the first couple of seconds, I say, what up, Twitch? If you're watching on YouTube, this is a live stream upload. Like, I literally start streams like that just in case the VOD pops off.
That's
and
so
sometimes
funny.
It does. So I just don't get it. I don't get these people.
You should start doing the thing that the fucking people do where it's like recorded live at twitch.tv/ I don't remember what your name is on Twitch anymore.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
OnlyFans.
Okay. I couldn't remember for sure if it was nollyfans because I knew that you changed it from what it initially was, but I couldn't remember if it stayed nollyfans or if it changed.
What sucked is I had the name Nolynn J, which was what I went by on most platforms. And then I switched to something and then switched to no, I think I switched like twice. So the name Nolynn J was like locked until like a year past it or something.
Damn.
It just for like what weird Twitch reasons. Like I could change my username, but I couldn't change it back to, or no, I think that, that's what it was. Like I could change my username, but couldn't change it back to Nolynn J. So then I went by Pretty Noly for a while.
Yeah.
And then I think I went back to Nolynn J, but then everybody in like other people's chats would spell it Nolan. And I'm like, I don't want that.
No.
Because my dead name is Brian.
just like Trixie and Katya, your boy name is Brian.
Exactly. But anyway, no. So then I just switched it to something that like people would abbreviate as Noly instead of Nolan, so that people wouldn't spell it Nolan.
Nolan.
So and then
because you do have a LAN connection.
Exactly. Local access network. Bang! IT certificate. 2022. But anyway, no. So and then nollyfans is really funny. Like it literally every time I follow another streamer and they're live, it makes them laugh. Yeah. Because it's a good name.
It is a good name.
Nollyfans. Little swap there. In case you're missing the hint.
In case you're missing the joke.
It's a play. You'll get it.
You'll get it someday.
Just keep working. Just work ask ChatGPT.
Do not ask ChatGPT. I think it's also really funny that you specifically have it as the only T-girl on Twitter that isn't doing sex work.
It's true.
According to the people in your DMs.
It's true. Well, yeah. So I got a DM. Actually, I got a DM from a guy named Sensual on Twitter.
Which is so funny to me.
And then what was his bio? Adventurous lover?
Yes, adventurous lover.
Well, first I get a reply, I guess, to some tweet that says, I'd marry you. And then what was the DM was something like, so are you like a content type of T-girl? Or, and I was like, and then I linked my Twitch and I said, yeah, tier 3 sub right now. And then he goes, no thanks. No. Oh, I gotta look at it. I gotta look at it because I didn't update you on this.
No, because I remember I just got a chance to be annoyed about the fact that men on the internet assume that every trans or alternative girl is on OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. So it's really funny that you specifically go by OnlyFans
So I say, yeah, man, tier 3 sub to my Twitch right now. And he says, if it's not your bubble booty, I'm good.
You don't know what's on my Twitch. You have to tier 3 sub to find out.
You don't know if I do those sub-only streams.
Exactly.
Yeah. But, so yeah, that happened. Which I don't actually get a lot of DMs anymore. I haven't had a tweet pop off in a while. I had a reply pop off.
Sometimes it's a blessing.
Yeah, it's true. Especially, people who have to deal with like hate DMs and death threats and shit every single day. Yikes.
I already went through high school once. I don't need to do that shit again, man.
Exactly. But yeah, that shit scares me. But it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's fine. We'll be okay. It'll be okay.
It'll be all right. Yeah. What do I got? Woke is back.
Woke is back?
Woke is back with the results of the election in New York.
Yeah, Woke is back.
Woke is very fucking back. I say in my transgender flag shirt.
Yeah, you're like, this is how fucking back it is.
This is how fucking... Would I wear this in public with my galaxy pants if
the galaxy pants back? The galaxy pants reveal is so fucking
with
funny.
My galaxy pants? I got these in 8th grade, and I still have them.
I love that.
They're very shit. I'm well aware. Like, the PNG doesn't even look
No,
good.
I love that I can count the pixels on it from here.
Exactly. You just do an array.
And I'm not even close to it, and I can count the pixels.
And they're watching in fucking 4K.
Oh yeah, in 4K. You guys can see like
it looks like a grid to them.
Yeah, I'm like that looks like Minecraft to them, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so fucking cool.
I'm still on my Minecraft grind. I'm going to tell you guys every week that I'm still on my Minecraft grind so that you guys know that I am not one of these fake ass 2-week Minecraft phase motherfuckers. This is a real hyperfixation / special interest. Probably I'm not diagnosed. Like not diagnosed but should be. Oh yeah. What? I forgot. I keep forgetting that you're on your coffee journey.
A little bit. I'll take a Wendy's cold foam. Yeah, see how it goes. It tastes kind of okay. Yeah.
That's why I keep telling Nolan that we need to find her a very good, very like 14 pumps of flavor like coffee, and then because that's how it starts.
That's how it starts. You have to start with something super sweet.
Oh yeah.
Which is not supposed to be as hard to find as it has been for me.
That's why I think you need to lean more into the mocha sphere. You need to use your already existing love of a big ol' hot chocolate.
I've tried that though, like and I know it's just a Starbucks mocha frappuccino, and you're gonna say, that's not it.
That's fucking awful.
But I don't know. It's still like I don't know. It all just doesn't taste good to me, but it's okay.
We are near a place that is named after a mocha.
That's true. That's very true.
And you went to Starbucks for a mocha.
Well, I mean, I'm saying like I've tried it
I know.
Several times before.
I'm just on my hater
shit. My ex worked at a Starbucks.
Red flag.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really funny because one of my very close friends works at a Starbucks. Sorry, Allie.
No, but red flag all around.
But red flag. No.
Red flag all around.
No, I'm on my Starbucks hater shit. I've been on my Starbucks hater shit because I maintain that especially around here, it's the most expensive coffee in town, and it's low-key the worst. Like we have better local places. We have a Scooters. That's better. We have like the big gas station chain by us. Buc-ee's has really good coffee.
We're big on Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Buc-Buc-Buc. I don't know. They probably say that. Buc-Buc-Buc. You know what they say?
You know, the famous Buc-ee's ad catchphrase.
You like, I'm in the South. Buc-Buc-Buc. You know what I'm saying?
Awful. We just lost what little Southern audience we had.
No, we're spreading it.
Are we?
They're gonna start saying Buc-Buc-Buc.
Buc-Buc-Buc.
Wait, what did I have? I just don't like. I don't like how Starbucks, like, part of the brand is to like LARP and like shape shift and like try to skinwalker pretend like it's a local coffee shop. You know what I mean?
They to be fair, they have very much backed off on that.
It sounds like they're trying to go back into it.
I was going to say, but they're trying
from
to
what I found from my source on the inside. That broke up with me. But no, it sounds like that's kind of like they're trying to go back into that a little bit and be less corporate.
Well, then maybe they should lean back into what's it called? The early 2000s something coffee house.
I don't know.
It's like a very specific aesthetic. I'm sure I'm gonna have to look this up now because otherwise it's gonna annoy me. Someone's gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking old Panera bread. Like
right.
I'm talking like the local grocery stores by us used to be themed around, or by me used to be themed around that a local chain was. And I was very sad the day that they updated, because at least they did not update into corporate minimalism. It's still like,
that's good.
It's not like as nice, but it's still like decorated. It's not like that they painted over the nice old murals with like plain white walls.
Fuck minimalism. I'm glad we got some like hexagons in here. Could you imagine if this place was like solid white walls?
I would go insane.
Literally.
Global Village Coffee House.
Global Village Coffee House.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up properly.
On the aesthetics wiki.
Well, no, I'm saying it's this.
Oh,
this.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was like for our
picture book
for
listeners.
Yeah, for our audio listeners, I definitely Googled this. Old Barnes, it's very like old Barnes and Noble cafe. Yeah. This was what Panera Bread used to look like when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. Like it's very nostalgic for me specifically because this was like what a lot of. I still yearn for Global Village Coffee House. Mm-hmm. I love that, like, because I also love like Whimsigoth, like all that. Yeah. I love a lot of the niche early 2000s aesthetics.
It's basic, but I like Fruitiger Arrow.
It's so good.
I know it's really basic, but it's like didn't
so
shit
good.
Just peak back then?
Sometimes things are basic because they're good.
Yeah.
Well, because like, and I suffer from the fact that like. Now, like, Whimsigoth became popular, and now I'm like, oh, I love Whimsigoth, and they're like, no, you love. I'm like, no, I have yearned for true Whimsigoth since the true early 2000s when I was watching my older cousins have the beaded curtain. My older cousin had like beaded curtains, and I remember her like her curtains had the like moon and sun on the navy and like maroon and green, and like her whole room was themed it, and I remember thinking she was the coolest person alive because it was like that, and then like it was that, and going to places that had Global Village Coffee House always felt so warm and cozy because they're all like orange and nice. And now I hate when I walk into a coffee shop and it's white and gray.
Right, and it's like, why do you guys have fluorescent lights?
Yeah,
what's with that?
Why is there fucking bar lights in here? This is a coffee shop. My favorite coffee shop is all wood paneling, has skylights, relies so much on natural light, has a bunch of windows that are set up so that all the tables can open and close their own window without bothering the tables around them. It's perfect. No one can take this from me. I've gone there at least 3 times a week since my freshman year of college.
Actually,
yeah. So but it's so good.
It's so good. Yeah, I think it's really sad. Every now and then that image will go around of like it it'll be a cityscape or whatever, and then it's like before and after, and it's like literally just like the orange type light bulbs before, and then they switch to LED, and it's like it's really funny because it's like it's not just that those the AI, it's not that those memories feel older, it's that they are. But like, you know what I mean? No, but like the world looks orange when you think back, but like it actually was like unironically, like the color of the lights was different.
Like it was just all of the lighting was warmer.
Yeah,
it's the same thing with like Christmas lights on the string lights when I was a kid versus string lights now. String lights now use a white light.
Ugh.
And it pisses me off.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Because I appreciate that people like the white light because they're like, oh, it's the then you have the proper Christmas colors of, you know, green, red, and white.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
but it's
no. Sure.
There's a warmth that should come from
exactly.
the tree.
So you need the yellow ones. You need the yellow lights, and preferably the ideal lights are the ones that have the pink, blue, green, red, yellow.
Oh yeah,
like the full,
I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, and so many places won't do the full spectrum of lights anymore because they're like, no one wants that anymore. I want that.
Make it.
That's what my childhood looked like.
One in stock for me.
Put
my name on it. Yeah. No, it's so, I just hate when you have to go to Amazon for shit like that. Like, it's just so embarrassing to be like, oh, I guess every fucking local store in a 50-mile radius just doesn't care.
No, and it's so funny because 10 years ago, Amazon was my go-to for everything, but now I hate going to Amazon first.
Yeah.
I will go. I'll go to a million local stores before I try them. But like, which is funny because I still like pay for Amazon Prime because I like watching Amazon Prime video shows. Sorry, but like,
are you using your Twitch Prime sub?
I actually don't think I am anymore because my friend that had it, I think, deleted their account. So I might need to transfer my Twitch Prime sub to.
I wonder who.
To nolynn.
I wonder who. Oh, me.
My favorite streamer, nolynn fans at twitch.tv/nolynn.
There you go.
I got
there
it.
There you go. Yeah. But no, it's so embarrassing to just be like, okay, Amazon. Even though like it comes fast and it's nice, it's just like, I don't know. I just love local shopping so much more.
No, and it was really funny because when we couldn't find the Pomni costume in time, we did have enough time to Amazon Prime the costumes to us. And like I pulled up and I could find the exact same like these Spirit Halloween costumes on Amazon. and I looked at it, and I looked at the free shipping, and I looked at how it would arrive on time. And I put my phone down and I picked a different costume.
Yeah, well, because it's just more fun to be like, all right, this won't work. Let's do this instead. And it's just a physical experience. It's like in a world where they're trying to take away as many physical experiences as they can.
Exactly.
Keep them.
No, and
treasure it.
And it was honestly so much, like Ace and I had so much fun being cows.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was so cute, and we got to wear them multiple places, and everyone got it, because let's be real, going out to the bar is Jackson Pomney, and not a lot of people would have gotten it. They would have been like, oh, they would have been like, oh, a bunny and a clown. Yeah. Okay, sure. And I would have been like, no. I mean, yeah, but no.
Yeah, that's true.
No, but so it also just like opened up a new avenue for us, and we got to be fun moo cows, and now we have moo cow costumes for whatever else. Mm-hmm.
And just like having that onesie is like nice to have.
No, yeah, and like even though we found out that mine is spot clean only. Oh well, like it's not like we're wearing them all the time.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, we kind of are just like, well, now we have these for like any costume party ever.
Yeah.
Like that's
because that's simple. That's it goes forever. That's just that's cow.
That's cow.
Until cows extinct, like that's a good costume. Yeah. And even then, oh my god, could you imagine if cows go extinct and you're a fucking cow?
That'd be crazy.
That's like being a dinosaur for Halloween.
Exactly.
Like, guys, remember cows?
Guys, you guys remember cows? That's literally the plot of Tender is the Flash. I've been reading that, by the way. Speaking of, I met my reading goal this week. I read 30 books this year as of this week.
Go.
And if you guys follow me on Storygraph, you would know that. That's in my link tree now.
Nice.
I updated my link tree for the first time in like 2 years, I think.
Yeah, I don't even want to imagine what my link tree looks like.
You know, we have a link tree for this podcast.
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't think we've looked at it in a
Nope. It probably says Patreon. It probably says like support us on Ko-Fi.
I'm pretty sure it has our Patreon on it still.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but the Patreon that we made for in case we need it later.
Exactly. Part of
so
starting
funny.
a business is just having everything ready, and also kind of having like a fake it till you make it type of thing. Like
it's
just having every link in the description ready.
You just have to, you have to put embarrassment aside and just go whole hog in.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all good.
Because we're not doing like the really embarrassing thing of setting up the LLC before we have 200 subscribers.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know people that have done that are like, yeah, I got it set up so that, because I was watching about how you should set up as a business or whatever. Speaking of, great fucking clip from Hermitcraft I saw recently about how apparently Etho has been just committing tax fraud every year that he's been making EthosLab, who's been making Minecraft YouTube videos for well over a decade.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just commits tax fraud and gets audited every year by the Canadian IRS. Because he doesn't have an LLC set up, so he just declares it all, like he declares it all in one way, and it's never right because it's all like, because YouTube income is weird, which is why you usually set it up as like an LLC so that the money is coming in through that and it's coming into the LLC, and then the LLC is what's paying you, and that's what your income is. But he's never done that.
Interesting.
So he just kind of gets audited every few years, and then they fix it, and then it's fine because he can afford to pay the fines, and it's less expensive for him to pay the fines and just refile than it would be for him to hire like a financial advisor to fix it.
Absolutely.
Which is so funny. We don't have to worry about that. My dad has a degree in accounting.
Yeah.
We're good.
Let's do it.
Nepo babies.
Yes.
See, like I said, that my dad's gonna have a blue name from secretly managing Mr. Beast.
Dang.
My dad was not the one that hired the slave labor to build the Saudi Arabian.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah. For those who don't know, I feel like I should say, since this is going to be on the internet for a while, this is within a week of the announcement of what's it called?
It's just Beastland.
Is it called Beastland? Okay. I couldn't remember if it was Beastland or Mr. Beastland. I knew it was one of them.
Because is it Disney World or is it Walt Disney World?
Exactly.
I'm sure they literally had that fucking conversation.
And I need you to know that it's Disneyland and Walt Disney World.
Ooh,
they could not agree.
Yeah.
Well, they literally abbreviate it different. That's why it's WDW, but then it's just DL for Disneyland.
Dang.
Anyway.
Think about that.
Yeah. Mr. Beast announced that he is opening a theme park in Saudi Arabia, which is in the current time of November 2025. It's very well known that Saudi Arabia mostly uses slave labor to build most of projects like that, and I think he announced that it'll be open within a year.
Yeah.
So it's definitely using slave labor. There's no way it's not.
There's just no...
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Of course, allegedly.
Of course, allegedly. Allegedly, Mr. Beast can only be using slave labor to be getting it done that quickly. Well, in my opinion.
I know, like, the whole point of, like, Feastables, especially since the modern branding has been, he's trying to create, like, ethical chocolate. Because chocolate is an industry, like cocoa, I guess, more. Yeah. Is an industry that's, like, also huge in slave labor. So he's he I don't know. Not to be like, oh, I trust Mr. Beast with my life. But, like, I don't know. His whole thing has been, like, really, like, magnifying every single part of the Feastables process to guarantee there's no slave labor. But, you know, what the fuck is, like, it's Saudi Arabia. Like, at a certain point, but yeah, I don't know.
And did you see the tweet that's like, I always eat Feastables instead of Hershey's because if I'm going to get food poisoning, I think I could sue Mr. Beast easier than I could sue Hershey's.
That's a good one.
I wish I knew that Mr. Beast would come up on the pod today because I would have saved it since you always want to call me out for accidentally saying the same thing as tweets, but I actually remembered it was a tweet this time.
Let's go. No, it's been a while since we accidentally repeated a tweet.
Yeah. I still maintain that half the time I haven't seen the tweet first.
Right. You just have the same type of
I have internet brain.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what happens when you spend a majority of your adolescence on the internet.
You start thinking like everyone else.
Yeah. So-called free thinkers.
So-called free thinkers when they've spent their fucking life plugged in.
So-called free thinkers when they're looking at the quote tweet button.
Same old shit. I do love that. Every time I think of like a reply to a tweet and I just scroll 3 down and it's already there. I'm like, that's terrifying.
Well, fuck.
Well, fuck. I got the same.
Yeah. Is it better or worse when it's the fucking, like, you can tell it's like an AI too? Like,
yeah, right?
Because part of you is like, oh, well, like at least that means that it's like a common enough that I wasn't the only person that had that experience. But then you're like, fuck, I'm thinking like AI. Goddamn, Grok's got me, dude.
Grok's got me.
Ow.
Sometimes those bots do just steal someone else's comment, though, so that's where you can hope that you're lucky. But yeah, there have been literal times where I've had a thought and then I've seen it like phrased out with the M dashes, and I'm like, damn.
It's like the fucking YouTube bot comments that are just like the fucking repost of the same thing, but it's like a fucking hot girl with titties out in the picture, and you're like, damn.
Please, I hope we get some of those comments.
I really hope we do too. It'll boost our numbers. No, exactly. But
that's how you know you've made it.
See, but that feels like the last relic of like of boobs in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Because now like boobs in the thumbnail doesn't work anymore.
Really doesn't.
Well, because
they kind of cracked down on that.
Yeah, because the algorithm doesn't allow that anymore. But like I remember when people used to fucking film their videos, because the way that thumbnails worked was it would pick it would just pick a frame from the video.
Yeah, and there was no custom thumbnails, and it would either, I think...
It started with so it started with a frame in the middle. It was like the direct middle frame of your video, if I remember correctly.
Probably.
And then it became, it would pick 3 frames, and you got to pick the one of the 3 frames.
Yeah, from like kind of first third, middle, last third or something.
And then and then it kind of got like, then they started just adding custom thumbnails, so now we're in the, the current era of thumbnails. Yeah. But
the moderation has changed.
Yeah, but I remember I don't remember which Smosh sketch it was, but there was a Smosh sketch that to this day, if you go in the comments, it's all full of like boobs in the thumbnail, boobs in the thumbnail, boobs in the thumbnail, because they were like on a beach interviewing people as like part of their sketch. And they just happened. They
got lucky.
They just happened to have a bikini girl in the middle. One of the first iconic Smosh bikini girls, just some random girl on the beach that they asked to be in the video, because they were just asking people questions as part of asking insane questions as part of the bit. So it's, and they talked about it like when they were making a bunch of reunion content. They talked about it there. But I remember like at the time them like, I wasn't there at the time because it was like 2008. I was 7.
Yeah.
Like, I know I talk like an old head, but to be clear, I was just on the internet at an entirely too early age.
I didn't even know what boobs were.
I was born in 2001. So I was not clicking on the thumbnails. I was not clicking on the booby thumbnails yet. I was clicking on the Pokemon thumbnails, which is why I found Smosh, Smosh when Pokemon in real life came out. No, but it was like perfectly set so that she was like center frame. Them on either side. They
just got perfect, yeah.
Yeah, and they didn't even want that. Like they that wasn't. intended at all. They were like, yeah, we didn't even think about it until we uploaded it and everyone started saying boobs in the thumbnail. And we were like, oh, so that's the frame that it picked, was one where she was there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's so interesting to like accidentally stumble into something like that.
Oh, yeah. No, and it's so funny. Like, sometimes I do really like going through, because you can still do that. Just like pick a frame from your video for your thumbnail.
Yeah.
So sometimes I know I've seen like, I use, for those who don't know, right now my YouTube account is entirely full of unlisted and private videos that I mostly upload to send other places, like choreography that I was doing for a show and shit like that.
Yeah.
Video projects for school, you know, which is why you guys can't see any of it, because even I can barely find it sometimes, because sometimes it's hard to find stuff. Oh my God,
because you press your videos and it's like, okay, here's all your public videos. And it's like, what about all the other ones? It's like, I don't know, download the YouTube Studio app, kill yourself.
Yeah, no, you try to do anything and it's like, what if you download the YouTube Studio app? And I'm like,
what if just hypothetically you downloaded our YouTube Studio app?
I am reaching the point where I'm going to have to download it. It's starting to piss me off, but it's fine, because we are in the 200 creep. I know I've been checking in because I was like
refreshing in terror.
Well, because I'm like, I need to start working on that before we actually hit 200, because otherwise it's not coming out for 6 months.
Yeah.
Well, because that's just gonna take me a while to fucking do too, because I have to find all of the mods. Because
you're doing a 100 days video.
Yeah, if we hit 200, yes, you guys should subscribe, because at 200 subscribers, I'm going to upload a Minecraft 200 days video. Or 100 days, not 200 days. Oh my God. I'll upload 200 days when we reach the 1,000.
Yes, there we go.
That's what I'm going to keep doing. It's going to keep getting bigger. And it's going to be the same world. It's kind of like how, that's what people have been doing anyway. I'm not doing anything new. I'm not doing anything fucking groundbreaking here.
No, we never have.
Never
Both
will.
Of us. But Buc-Athon's definitely been done. That's why nobody fucking watched it.
I think that the Buc-Athon can live on.
Yeah, one of these days.
In our hearts.
One of these days.
Maybe like genuinely in December.
Could with winter break. I've imagined, and I can't do this in the way I currently live, but if say next year, if I'm making a way better income with it, I would do a winter break-athon that's like kind of like a subathon, but just all throughout like the average college winter break. Yeah. Maybe aside from like Christmas, because like that's sad. Like imagine me playing like Half-Life 2 alone on Christmas. That sounds terrible. So, but I've imagined that, and like it would just be W content. Nobody steal that.
Nobody steal
That's
that.
mine.
That would be like that would be super fucking interesting, I think. No, I was actually just thinking recently about how it's like, because we are a little beholden to the college schedule because of where our filming location is.
Of course.
But there's the winter semester, so it's not like the building's closing. We do have to check when it's open.
Yeah,
though.
It'll be all right.
We'll double check. It'll be fine. It'll be Gucci. But like, I was like, but we do like our podcast is extremely weekly. We have to record at least a couple in advance. Yeah, and that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna feel so weird.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna have to. I think that's when we should do like PowerPoint day and stuff like that, and way more like
that's
not to get all planny on the podcast, but to do more like gimmicky, or not gimmicky, but like
structured.
Structured. That's the best way to put it. Yes. Do more of that, I guess, if we're if we have to do some in advance.
Yeah, so you guys can look forward to that. Once it starts getting to Christmas, it'll start being a little less episodic and a little more like so. So if you guys have an idea,
please
hit us up. I was like, because I like PowerPoint
and tier list could take us all the way.
Definitely could.
But yeah, we'll see.
But it could be we don't know how many episodes because we don't know how long we're going to be locked out of here.
It's true.
They're going to lock us out of this room and they're not going to let us in
unless they lock us in this room. And then we have to boot up a stream.
Yeah, but then we're going to die.
No, we've got baby carrots in the fridge.
Baby carrots of indeterminate age, and we are unsure of whether the fridge has been or is still plugged in.
That's a good point. It hasn't whirred in a while.
Yeah.
We'll milk the baby carrots for water.
Oh, God. We're going to have to make... Wait, how much water about my Awala?
Yeah, good call. Really We've probably got a good,
like,
I don't know, 70 ounces between us.
I have a full Awala.
I have a mostly full. No, this is full. I'll say it's full.
Okay.
I got 40 ounces. You got that's got to be like 45.
I think that's a 38 ounce.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I was like, I want to say 38.
That could make sense.
But even then, that's 80.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're set.
That's how much water one person should drink in a day. But we'll be fine.
But we'll be fine if we, between 2 people, share it for however many weeks they lock us in here.
Yes.
Luckily, I did bring my copy of Tender is the Flesh, which does, that book is explicitly about cannibalism.
There we go.
And
we can learn.
Yeah. Yeah, for those who don't know, Tender is the Flesh is a book about a world where animals all got an infectious disease that isn't fatal to animals, but is fatal to humans.
Right.
So people start eating special meat. It's people.
It's people.
It's people.
Spoiler. It's people.
You're not, well, because they say from the beginning, like, you're not, like, we all know what this is. They started calling human meat special meat because it's unpalatable to call it human meat. It's illegal to refer to it as human meat.
Right.
Because it's unpalatable. Like, the people that are eating are referred to as heads. They're not people. They're heads.
They're heads.
How many heads are in this lot?
Right.
This lot's for breeding. This lot's for milking. This lot's studs. Like, and it's all, like, and it's all referred to with like bovine and bovine and porcine terms for like cuts of meat.
Dang.
It's super, super cool. Super cool. Definitely recommend reading it. Much like everyone else already has.
But I'm here to say they weren't lying.
I'm here to say sometimes things are popular because they're good.
Yeah, it's true.
No, it's really funny because I just finished We'll Prescribe You a Cat and We'll Prescribe You Another Cat, which are both very feel good books. And then I was like, you know what I need? Tender is the Flesh.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
Good old palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Well, I've been mentioning a lot of Valve games, and that's because it's Valvevember over on my stream.
So true. It is Valvevember.
It is Valvevember.
Does that mean we're bringing back Portal 2?
I think so. Yes. I think so. I don't know if we'll continue with the save we had.
We can restart it. We can continue.
I don't think that's a good idea. Because we were like 3 hours deep, and I don't want to do that again.
No, but we can speed run this time.
I don't think we can.
You don't think we can speed run Portal 2?
You know what would be funny is I own Portal 2 on the Nintendo Switch, so we can play it locally.
We can. One of us can come over to the other's house so we can stream. That would be crazy. Trying to stream it on my Wi-Fi would be insane.
Yeah, that's terrible. I love the tales of your Wi-Fi. When we played Fortnite, like just 1 or 2 times. Yeah. And Ace was there, and then you like we just got 3 hours deep, and you're like, all right, that's all my Wi-Fi can handle. Goodbye. Yeah. And like that's it.
Well, it's because we have had the same Wi-Fi forever. We don't have any Wi-Fi boosters. And the only thing that's hardwired into the thing is the family PC that like we all share. And my the living room is on the literal opposite side of the house. Like it is on the bottom, like the Wi-Fi is up here in this corner of the house, and my living room is down here. I'm not kidding.
Yeah. And Nintendo devices, because you were playing on a Switch, are like famously terrible at internet. Like
they don't hold
never had a good experience with Nintendo devices on the internet. Very well. The only way I can get it to work is just to plug it in with Ethernet, but my computer uses that. I can't plug that into my Switch. So it's fucking awful.
Yeah, so that was why usually when we were playing, I would go upstairs and just sit in the computer room and just like sitting right next to the router, so I know it'll be able to handle that and a voice call. Right. Because like Ace and I would play Fortnite when we were both like heavy into our Fortnite era. He would play on my Xbox because he would just log in there because it's easier. And then, because at the time he didn't have both of his PlayStations at my house. Now he has both of his PlayStations at my house. But so he would do that, and I would play on my Switch, so we could play in the same room, so we didn't have to have a voice call. Right. So the strain wasn't as bad. And we would make sure that we would like turn off everything else. Like no one else is home. Like once other people got home, it was Jover. Like. Because once another phone entered the villa, it was gone.
Just even if they're not doing anything, just the router being like, okay, Switch and Xbox, and oh no, phone. Oh,
yeah, it's like fuck.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah. So, but hopefully, I keep bugging my dad about it. I keep being like, because we can't even I'm like, we just need to put the booster in the living room.
Yeah, that would.
And that would solve all of our internet problems. And I'm not kidding. Just putting a second box in the living room fix all of our internet problems.
It's true. It's what they're made for. Yeah.
Exactly. And then we could actually put because my dad keeps wanting to put like a Fire Stick in his room because he wants, because right now he has a CRT TV that has our original Xbox hooked up to it in there. Yeah. Which, by the way, that's my CRT TV that he has in there.
How did that happen?
Yeah. And you can tell it's mine because my stickers are still on it. So, no, well, it's because I got the flat screen TV in my room that's, this big.
Yeah.
Well, it's because it's just at the end of my bed, and I just hooked up my Xbox to it. I had my Wii hooked up to it for Netflix before, and then I switched it to my Xbox 360 when I got an Xbox One, and now my Xbox 360 doesn't connect to fucking anything.
It just gave up.
You can turn it on, and you can connect like a controller to it, but it's an Xbox 360.
At the end of the day, it's an Xbox 360.
It's like you can turn on your Xbox, your original Xbox, and still go to the home screen and like click the Xbox Live button because it's still there, but you're not gonna see very many people. Shockingly, Microsoft isn't that worried about holding up the Xbox 360 servers.
Weird.
Strange
And unusual. I've been playing the Xbox 360 version of the Orange Box to play Half-Life 2. I own it on Steam, to be clear, but I thought it would just be really interesting, especially for a month I'm calling Valvevember, to do that version, and it's crazy because the frame rate is capped. It's in like 720p. It's pretty terrible.
No, it's peak. It sounds like
well, yeah, it's peak because it's at the end of the day, it's still Half-Life 2, no matter what format, but it is so funny.
No, but it being slightly shittier is what makes it even better.
Yeah.
Dude, I miss when playing on console was slightly worse than playing on PC. And
right?
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Because I know that like nowadays it's seen as comparable, but for a long time, like the only way to get the best version of everything was to play on PC.
Well, because the console had to be like this big, whereas the PC, like, fuck, well, how big you want it?
Exactly.
How many graphics cards do you want?
Exactly. No, but so it was really interesting to me watching like the consoles catch up to computer games. It was crazy because it's not like, to be extremely clear, it's not like computer games were doing things that were fucking groundbreaking.
Right.
I'm just saying computers had Doom before consoles did.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
well, and then like the idea, like 60 frames per second just didn't exist in like the Wii and like Xbox 360 era, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Maybe there were a couple like really small games that could do it, but like it's just the Half-Life 2 running at like 60 frames per second on an Xbox 360 just wasn't going to happen no matter what way you shake it.
Yeah, and that's fine.
And that's fine, yeah, especially for the time.
Because it created a solidarity amongst console, because you know what, like the console wars were there, but we did have the mutual enemy of PC.
Yeah.
And now
and they did call themselves PC Master Race.
Yeah, they
Forget
did.
about that.
Yeah. I am certain that in a Goodwill, like within 50 miles of here,
easy,
there's 10 to 20 shirts that say member of the PC Master Race. I'm absolutely certain.
I kind of haven't put those together until now. That's crazy.
No, yeah, you kind of like realize things, noticing.
You just look back and you just see how many things were like very like 4chan and like you're like, whoa, wait a minute.
Really reminds you where gaming culture started.
Yeah.
And it's really funny because then you hear like Gamergate ruined gaming, and then you remember what gaming was before that, and you're like, maybe it just always sucked. Maybe the gaming space is just always bad.
And that's what it's all about.
And that's what it's all about here at ATWC. No, but now that like, even though I feel like the console wars have died down.
Absolutely.
Because now everyone just kind of accepts, since there isn't really console exclusives anymore.
No.
And now all of the games that even used to be just like, oh, well, you could only get them on console. Now they're all on PC. You can get every game everywhere.
Yeah, the like Sony exclusives are on Steam.
Exactly.
Which I'm not even really complaining about because it makes modding easier. It makes like, it just opens up like the possibility to play games, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But
it makes gaming way more accessible, and that's super cool. Like, but it's really interesting having literally watched the shift from like, oh, like the full console wars versus, and then PC being a whole separate thing, to PC kind of being lumped in with the console wars because once consoles caught up to PC,
it becomes like the platform wars.
Well, yeah, and then like Nintendo kind of dropped out of the console wars and started focusing on being a whole separate thing, like because we all know that no one's beating Nintendo in the family game market anytime soon ever. Because they decided to corner family games where the other two decided to corner gaming, like the other three decided to corner gaming as a whole, which is like gaming culture as a whole, not gaming as a whole. So it's like super interesting having watched this evolution, and now we're in this like weird limbo state where like Nintendo really does feel like the only like family safe option now. like PC and Xbox are just kind of the same thing now.
Yeah,
because
literally
it's both
part
Microsoft.
of the Xbox
it's all
marketing.
Microsoft. Yeah.
Well, and then part of the Xbox marketing is like everything is an Xbox. My iPad is now an Xbox because it can run cloud gaming.
Exactly.
You know, so like, and Microsoft, so yeah, they have no problem with PC basically.
Well, yeah, because Microsoft started marketing Xbox with like the whole like, oh well, it's a computer in a box. Mm-hmm. Which like
so it kind of comes full circle.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and no, and it's super interesting, like, especially because this is also very, like, obviously we're talking about in, like, the U.S. Western world. Most places it's just PlayStation. Yeah. Most places don't give a fuck about Xbox.
But we're Americans, so we have an American-centric point of view on fucking everything.
Yep, so...
which never gets exhausting for people who use the internet.
Nope. And it definitely doesn't also get exhausting it gets exhausting for me because I like existing in other, like, I get sick of Americans on the internet.
Yeah. It's so fun. I have a viewer in Brazil that's talking about how it's about to be summer for him. And I'm just like, yeah, I forgot that was even a thing. The whole climate, like upside down.
Well, I think it's really funny. Some TikToker, a couple of the TikTokers that I follow are a family in Australia. Mm-hmm. And so they're always celebrating the same holidays that we are, but in the opposite season.
Yeah, exactly.
And it always throws people off because they have like a pretty strong like American fan base. Mm-hmm. So it's always them being like, yeah, I love like summer and going to the pool and Christmas. And it's like, huh?
Christmas.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, my favorite Christmas tradition is going to the pool with my family and like hanging out because it's so like nice out.
Yeah. And Americans are like, what?
Yeah. And Americans are like, yeah, I don't have any foundation from here to here anymore because I wrapped a scarf around me today because it snowed this weekend.
It did.
It did snow this weekend.
I was working when it snowed too, so it threw me off. I'm like, what? I have to drive home in snow now? I don't even have a brush in my car right now.
That's on you, bro.
Well, I know, but it's because I bought it in like spring, so it just never even I never even equipped that.
Yeah, I moved that over immediately. That was like one of the first things that made it into my car.
It's probably in the garage somewhere. I just didn't think. I also have less space in it now. You know,
True.
I don't have a back seat. Not to dox my car.
Your truck.
No, don't say it. Yeah, it's true. Fine, I drive a truck.
Would you rather them think that you drive a truck or a smart car? Because that's the only like smaller thing I can think of that doesn't have a back seat.
That's true. Maybe they'll go looking for smart cars in the New Mexico area.
Yeah, I was like, God, can you imagine them trying to find a single truck in the continental United States?
Speaking of New Mexico, we're so back. We have another Vince Gilligan show. I love what Vince Gilligan does for our state. Hey, Jessi.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love being here in Gamerco, New Mexico, where many shows take place here. Mm-hmm. Like Breaking Bad.
And Better Call Saul. And Pluribus.
High School Musical.
Really?
High School Musical takes place in Albuquerque.
I knew that. Yeah.
Wait, is Albuquerque in New Mexico?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the whole deal.
I very suddenly was like, is it? No, yeah, because I think don't High School Musical and Breaking Bad take place in the same city at the same time? Possibly. Isn't that like a thing?
I mean, Breaking Bad, Walking Dead is like the theory that they're connected, but I don't know about High School.
And that was crazy because that one isn't in the Southwest. That's in the Southeast.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some theory that they connect. I've never even watched Walking Dead though. I love
The Walking Dead. I read the comics. Mm-hmm. I have 4 Walking Dead compendiums, and I watched the show up through season.
You got it.
9, I think 10.
I wouldn't know.
My last season was Rick's last season, so so I think it's later than that. Mm-hmm. But it's hard to tell because some people count the spin-off shows. I didn't watch any of the spin-off shows. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I didn't watch Fear the Walking Dead. I don't watch any of those. Mm-mm. I did play the Telltale Walking Dead games.
Oh, I forgot about those. Yeah.
I love those. Oh my god.
Yeah, Telltale.
There is this iconic image that shows up for me on Halloween every year. I think I posted it on my story this year, but I don't think you check Snapchat anymore. Mm-mm. So you wouldn't have seen it.
The only time I'll check Snapchat is sometimes, you can do Snapchat for web.
Yeah.
I'll send my brother a meme and then I'll click through stories, but it's pretty rare.
No, yeah. So it shows up my Snapchat memories every year. It's a photo of me in my bathtub I'm in a like frog onesie with like the hood down, and this is when I had like shoulder length hair. So this is my freshman year of college. Yeah. So I'm still doing like full brows, big black eyeliner. In the photo, I'm wearing like green sparkly green glitter eyeshadow, and all of my makeup is running down my face because I'm in my tub sobbing at the end of the Walking Dead game because the final episode, because the way that the Walking Dead games released, it was episodic in seasons. Uh-huh. So the last episode of the last season of the Walking Dead game came out on Halloween that year, and I watched. Unfortunately, I watched someone that I don't watch anymore, so I don't want to say the name. I just realized I can pull up the image because I have Snapchat on my iPad.
Let's go.
Here we go. October of 2019.
Yeah. Damn.
I'm 18 years old in this photo.
Damn.
Yeah, I was not okay.
No. Yeah.
He was one of the only like streamers I watched on the regular.
Sure.
Because Late Night with Cry and Russ is one of the only streams I can think of off the top. Oh, I was holding it so it wouldn't do that too. There we go.
Yes.
Nice. No, but like Late Night with Cry and Russ is one of the first like that I made a Twitch account to watch Late Night with Cry and Russ.
Right. Yeah.
I don't even know if that's a Twitch account that I still use anymore because I probably lost it and had to make a new one. I don't remember.
I do love mid 2010s just creating 50,000 accounts for a website just because you're like, I don't know. Like I have so many Roblox accounts that I don't even know about. Like I just know every time I play Roblox, I would just make a new account until sometime in 2013 when I finally settled down with Nolan Man 200.
I think it's really funny. I remember the first time I had to make a screen name was for Club Penguin. Because at this point I didn't have an email yet. I didn't have anything. I was using my dad's email to sign up for Club Penguin with him sitting there helping me through the process because I'd never signed up for a website before. And I remember the username that my dad and I came up with and I used on Club Penguin until that website shut down was Princess J-Bug.
Love it.
All one word, all lowercase.
Princess J-Bug.
I never used it on any other websites.
Yeah.
Well, because then after that, I don't remember what site it was, but there was another site that I was signing up for, but they required you to have numbers in your username. So that was where, for a long time, it was JessiBug6501.
6501 birthday. Nope.
01 is my birth year and 65 is my dad's birth year.
Oh my goodness. There we go.
So, because my dad in his email, which I'm not going to say, but I will say, has the number 652001 in it. Because he made an email after I was born.
Right. Yeah.
So his was 652001. So when I needed numbers, I would try to just put in 2001, but that had been taken.
So a lot of kids were born that year.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you're like 9 and signing up for a website for 9-year-olds, shockingly, everyone has the same birth year. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So then it was 6501.
6501.
Because I was like, oh, it's something I'll remember because I remember the year that my dad was born. The year my mom was born, my mom was born in winter of 69. She was born in December of 69.
Right.
Which is really funny because I'm always like, Mom, you just barely made it into the 60s.
Just barely. Yeah,
look at you.
That's funny. Yeah.
You can just barely call yourself a child of the 60s. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, back in the 60s, they did it different.
No, and she loved pulling the back in the 60s card to my dad, who was born in 65. So he doesn't remember the 60s either.
Yeah. Well, you can say that about, before 9/11, it was a different world.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I do. I say that to Ace all the time because Ace was born in 99. And I'm always like, yeah, we remember back before 9/11,
Yeah.
All 4 months of it for me.
God, what a good 4 months.
Not even. My birthday's in May, so.
The closest thing I can do with that is be like, George W. Bush. Because I was like 3 years before Obama.
Well, see, now we're going to get into an age where we can start being like before gay marriage was legalized.
Yes.
Because that wasn't legalized until 2015.
Dang, I didn't even know that.
Really?
I mean, I was kind of too young to really like know or care, and was probably shielded from it in some way. So
yeah, I just reckoned with how young you were in 2015. Sorry, I need a second. I was in high school.
10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I had come out as gay, like as bisexual to my friends and family when so people texted me when that happened. Mm-hmm. They were like, Jessi, did you hear? I was like, what?
What? Yeah.
No, I think that was the summer before I started high school, actually, now that I think about it, because it was June of 2015. Mm-hmm. So that would have been the summer before I started high school.
Yeah, dang.
I had just wrapped up 8th grade.
Mm-hmm. That's when Uma Thurman by Fall Out Boy came out.
Yeah.
So
what a good fucking album. God, I love that album. American Beauty, American Psycho. I'm going to say it is one of Fall Out Boy's best albums.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because I was 13 when it came out.
Yeah, I haven't listened to shit, honestly. No, especially from that time. I don't know, just whatever was playing on the radio.
I was emo during that time. I was listening to nothing but Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco because Death of a Bachelor came out. Ooh, when Death of a Bachelor came out, my group chat was on fire.
Yeah.
Who else released around that time? 21 Pilots was just starting to hit the mainstream. Blurry Face had just come out.
Ooh, yeah.
Blurry Face had just dropped. Mm-hmm. God, what an album! Fuck.
What a time! Bring it all back.
Maybe that's what my PowerPoint will be about. My PowerPoint's gonna be about all of the bands I was into in middle school specifically.
Mm-hmm. Just the PowerPoint side. I was like, I'm gonna give you nostalgia for a time you don't even know exists.
You weren't even there. No, but like it was like a very specific time. It was like Badlands by Halsey was a huge part of that for me. Melanie Martinez's EP, not her first album.
Right.
Dollhouse, the EP had come out, but the album hadn't. Mm-hmm. That was when I found Melanie Martinez. I'm not saying that as a flex because I haven't listened to any of her stuff since since the allegations. Mm-hmm. Once again.
yeah. Once again, you know how to find them.
Yeah, I feel like I should also say that Panic at the Disco was my favorite of the emo trinity with a Y in front of it before anyone comes at me. But Panic at the Disco isn't real emo. Emo's a bit. I heard it enough from my best friend's boyfriend in high school. I don't need to hear it from you two.
You delete your comment right now. I know you were typing out a paragraph from all the way back when we started talking about it. Just backspace it all.
And I need you to know.
On.
And I need you to know that every time you've thought I said emo, emo, I said yemo, YEEMO. Because that is the era I'm talking about. I was wearing the weird fucking Panic at the Disco shirts. I was going to Hot Topic. I was I was calling him Bebo and calling grown men small beans on the internet. I was on Tumblr. I was in the trenches.
Old school Tumblrina.
Exactly. Yeah. I was an SJW on Tumblr.
Back when they were getting fucking shot down, canceled.
Exactly.
Triggered, so to speak.
No, it's so crazy because I've never been able to escape the blue hair and pronouns allegations.
Right. Yeah.
Because at that point, I had purple hair in the front. Because I had super long hair until I graduated high school. I kept my hair long enough, and no one didn't even know me at this point. I was like, I used to keep my hair long enough that I wore low-rise jeans, and I could tuck my hair into the back of my jeans if I went like this.
That's a lot of hair.
Yeah. And it's super thick. My ponytail was like a full fist, but luckily it was mostly straight. It wasn't also curly. If it had also been curly, I think I would have died.
I just think you wouldn't have gone with that long of hair if it was that hard to maintain.
No, absolutely not. No, but so I had really long hair, and this is pretty close to my natural color. For audio listeners, I have kind of dark brown hair. So what I used to do was I would go into a salon and I would tell them from my ears forward to be a different color. So the front half of my hair would be different colors and the back half of my hair would be my natural color. So usually it was purple because this is also at the same time that I was obsessed, and I was really into manga minx and then she became the RPG minx, and I don't know if she still makes YouTube content anymore, but she was one of the first like lesbian content creators I really got to see.
Yeah.
Because she was dating and then got married to another streamer. I believe her name was Chrism. I know it was Chris, but I think her online name was Chrism. Mm-hmm. But they were both like semi-faceless for most of the time, and then they became slow. Like when they started talking about getting married, I think they both like made a video where they were like, and like they're both sitting there and like, hey, we're getting married, like you know, because it was also a big thing because Minx was British and Kristen was American, so they had to deal with like visas and shit like that, like and getting. Because I think they both got dual citizenship when they got married instead of choosing one, so it was like a whole thing. So they were talking a lot about that process too.
Yeah.
Because it was just what topic conversation. But important thing is that Minx, her like character, like her icon, always had the front of her hair purple. And I was like,
you're like, I want that.
I was like, that looks so cool. I want to look like that.
I want to look exactly like that. Yeah. Should we get into our Nintendo Store app?
Yeah. This is such a fun thing that they did. So the Nintendo Store put out they just put out a new app called the Nintendo Store instead of the Nintendo eShop.
Which everybody's pissed about. They're like, Nintendo needs to stop making apps. Just make them one. I'm like, you know what? They all have like very unique and different use cases. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I was like, honestly, I have 2 Nintendo apps and they both have entirely separate uses now.
I have like all 4. It's like, okay, if you don't like it, like I don't remove it from your home screen. I'd delete it. Maybe I'd put it on a different page. Stop being so soft.
Yeah. So,
but anyway, are you going by total time played?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up by total time played. So for those who don't know, on the app, if you sign into your Nintendo account, as long as you've had the same Nintendo account for your entire life, the way that I have.
Yeah, or I think you have to like at some point link your Nintendo ID from your 3DS because they didn't really have a Nintendo account back then. But
yeah, well,
somehow it's here. I don't even really know how it works. Yeah,
so basically Nintendo has been tracking all of the Nintendo games that we've been playing for the whole time we've had Nintendo stuff.
Which I don't want to keep getting into sub things, but I saw someone on Twitter being like, shouldn't we be a little concerned that Nintendo has access to this? I'm like, you signed the privacy policy. Like, I don't, what?
Also, you're concerned that Nintendo has access to you playing their game.
Like, what?
My brother in Christ, you played their game.
Literally. Like, what do you want?
Yeah, no, but, so you're able to sort all of the games that you've played as long as they're officially licensed Nintendo games.
Except on the Switch, then there's more stuff.
Yeah.
But your Xbox shit is tough.
My Xbox shit?
3DS.
No, yeah, so...
I saw Pokemon X and got confused.
Yeah, so I was going through, and mine is not super accurate because my Nintendo account's so old. Yeah. And I haven't opened my 3DS in Wi-Fi for a very long time. Like, I tend to take my 3DS with me places if I'm taking it, but... Yeah. I haven't turned on the Wi-Fi and like connect it because I don't want to update it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you can sort. We are sorting by total time played.
What is your number 1 most played game on any Nintendo system ever?
My number 1 most played game. I'm making sure that I'm reading the way. Okay. My number 1 most played game of any Nintendo system ever. Do you want to guess, or did you look already?
I didn't. I mean, like I've seen your screen, but I didn't really look. It's either like Fortnite or Animal Crossing.
It is Animal Crossing New Horizons. I have over 450 hours in Animal Crossing Horizons. 228 days played.
I have 218 days played, 200 hours in Fortnite for Nintendo Switch, and that's my top. And a non-Fortnite answer is over 100 hours, 134 days played in Splatoon 2. I used to go crazy.
I would also like to flex that my first played date for Animal Crossing New Horizons is in fact 3/20/2020, the day that it dropped.
Because you had a whole GameStop fiasco.
I had a whole GameStop.
On some former episode of this podcast.
I've definitely told the story before. The short version is that COVID shut down the GameStop in my city, so I called the GameStop in the next city over to see if they would honor my hold, and they would. But I had to do that sobbing because I was having a panic attack because I thought I wouldn't be able to play Animal Crossing day 1, and I was so excited.
And the world was going to explode.
It was. I love Animal Crossing, and I was not going to get spoiled.
I mean just because of the pandemic.
Well, yeah. Well, no, yeah. No, I'm just saying that was part of it. I was like, the world is exploding. I'm not missing out on day 1 Animal Crossing. I will kill myself. So I had to call and be like, hey, will you guys honor my hold from your store that's closed? And they were like, yeah, we're actually getting their shipment in. And I was like, sick.
Nice.
Yeah, because I guess I wasn't the only person that was calling and like, hey, because, another little game released on that day. Doom Eternal. So,
Yeah, no. And then my question I was going to ask you before this podcast, I was like, no, we have to save it. How many times have you played Dinosaur Office?
Dinosaur Office?
You didn't have this?
No.
You don't have Dinosaur Office?
Don't say that like that's a thing I should have.
Dinosaur Office for the Nintendo 3DS. It was a little video Do you remember this at all?
I don't. But see, the thing is, like I said, a lot of that stuff isn't on mine.
No.
Like, because I know that I have stuff like that should be on here, but I don't have it on here.
This is my like Uno like Xbox moment. Like, I'm amazed you don't even know what Dinosaur Office is. It was a little trailer for like a claymation short where they go, Dinosaur Office, roar.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, okay.
Greg.
No, okay, yeah,
good.
I did.
I was about to like fear for my life that I came from like a Mandela effect parallel universe.
As soon as you said that, it flashed into my brain like a fucking like. Pew.
Yeah.
I don't know. For those who have seen The Amazing Digital Circus, that part where Kane puts like one hand on each side of Jax's head and just blasts information in there. That's what just happened.
Okay,
to me.
Good. I got so scared.
No, because
It only says I've played it 7 times, but I swear to God that there must be some offline ones that weren't counted because I watched Dinosaur Office so often.
No, because I was obsessed with. There was one of the. I was more into like the flip note videos that they had. I was super into the one. I was obsessed with one they had of the person that just ran and kicked the other one off the cliff. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I remember this. No.
No, yeah. So one of the and like because you can make the little animations in the flip note thing, or whatever it was called. Swap note.
Yeah. It's that little green one right there.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Between your settings and actually I don't know what that is. Right by New Super Mario Bros. 2.
Yeah.
I opened it 54 times and apparently I have 10 hours in Swap Note.
Yeah, I should definitely have more time in Swap Note because I spent more time than that in there. No, but there was like on that and on the DS there was a way that you could like animate that was just like built-in software. It was super cool. But there was one where it was just someone that took like 3 running steps and then like jump kicked someone else off a cliff. And it's super simply animated, but like I those are how I taught myself how to animate because you could open those up.
Yeah.
And it would show you like the onion layer. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So it would show you like the onion layer so you could learn how to animate, and that's how I learned how to animate.
Yeah.
Was with those.
Flipnote Studio 3D was really weird because you had to get it through the My Nintendo store. It was so weird. I only have 1 hour in it, 6 days played.
In case you're wondering, my second most played game is Fortnite.
Of course.
With over 350 hours, 163 days played. And then it's Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. I need to get into those Breath of the Wild games. I bought them both, and especially on Switch too. I know they run amazing.
They're so good.
There's just something I don't know. I haven't gotten bit by the vampire yet. I can't. I've tried, and it's just I can't do it.
I think it's really funny. The only other game I have that's listed as over 100 hours is Animal Crossing New Leaf. Over 100 hours, 105 days played.
I have 3 days played on Hulu Plus because I was talking about Rick and Morty last time. And I swear I had Netflix in here. Oh, it's way less. 2 days played on Netflix. Yeah, it's fucking sick. It's such a cool app. I recommend it. Anyone who wants to dive into your history, because it's there. Or delete it, I guess, if you're really that.
Yeah, I think
scared.
I think that if I opened up my I think if I opened up my 3DS and like connected it to the internet, it would probably update a lot of this information for me too. Which would be nice. Because why does it say that I've only opened up the health and safety information once?
I got 4 days played in that.
Damn.
I loved that.
You loved the health and safety information.
Yep. It's cool.
Because it's like, oh, you've played over 5 hours of Tomodachi Life. I know I played that for like.
Yeah. I don't know what causes
I definitely played it for more than 10 hours. Like.
It must be you just haven't connected your 3DS to internet in a while.
Yeah.
I know some people said like ever since they shut the servers down, those hours haven't counted, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah, maybe.
So if you played most of your shit past like 2020, I think.
Yeah,
when did they shut those down?
Yeah,
but there should be more.
I was gonna say because I had my 3DS. I played my 3DS for the entirety of my dad's karate class for like 5 years running.
Right.
Because there was me and like 3 other kids that we all had 3DSs, and that was why I got into Pokemon. Was because one day they had an extra Game Boy that they lent me.
Yeah.
And I played Pokemon for the first time, and then when I got a DS, I got Pokemon Black.
Yeah. 3DSs were cool too with the whole download play thing. Like someone could just have Mario Kart 7 and then like 7 other consoles could just connect. And like, yeah, you'd be forced to play as a shy guy, but you could still like play the game with other people.
I do have
awesome.
I do have a vivid memory with Mario Kart 7. We were either doing that or a Mario Party, one of the two. And I had the cartridge and I had started it, and me and my like 2 of my cousins were connected. And our other cousin also had the game and had it in the card. But the problem is that you couldn't use it if you had the card in the system.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't download the secondary thing. Like or it was either that or he had it open and he wouldn't like switch to the download play to join my download play. He was in the game trying to join, and you couldn't do it like that because not everyone had the game. It was like an all or nothing situation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And he was crying about how we wouldn't let him join. And we were like, you can literally join if you hit the right button. And he was like, no, you guys are just being mean. We're like, hit the right fucking button. Hit the right button. Mind you, we're like 8. We're like 8, 7, and 5. And we're like, hit the button. You're in the wrong app. And then like mom comes in and they're like, well, why aren't you letting him play? And we're like, we're trying.
He just won't fucking cooperate.
No, and he's not the youngest one there. He's the second oldest.
Yeah, dang.
No, yeah, it was so funny. Like I have so many funny memories of having like of the DS, DSi, and 3DS with my family. And I'm really hoping that my dad was asking me a lot of questions about the Switch 2 yesterday because he's getting me one for Christmas.
Cross our fingers.
Cross our fingers. Because I'm 24 years old, but I can't afford any electronics, so I have to wait for holidays.
I had to wait till my fucking tax return. There was no way I was gonna get that with actually saving money.
I didn't get a tax return this year.
Right,
I don't make enough.
Yeah, but my tax return ended up being exactly $545. I'm like, that is the Switch 2 and tax, like just bar for bar.
Hell yeah.
So it was really nice.
No, my dad was asking me. He was like, so are there different like kinds of Switch 2? He was like, would I need to get you extra controllers if I get that? I was like, no, I have a pro controller and it'll connect. He's like, well, I looked it up and it says you wouldn't be able to turn it. Is that okay? I'm like, oh, you're doing research,
You're
Dennis.
doing a little interesting amount of research.
Exactly. There. And I just casually was like, and if you wanted to get one of the bundles, I'd lean towards Pokemon or no, I said that I would lean towards the Mario Kart bundle so that we could play together.
Yes.
I think that was what I specifically said. I was like, well, because he asked me, he was like, would you want the Pokemon one? And I was like, well, I like Pokemon. And I'm like, that would be a lot of fun. I was like, but my friend Nolynn has Mario Kart World already, and I think that she'd like to show me around.
It would be fun on this TV right here. We got a third camera.
Low key, that would be sick.
Or I guess on like that TV and this TV, because we'd be playing on separate consoles and not split screen. I don't know.
Fine.
I don't know.
We could do split screen.
Yes. Actually, never mind.
It was really funny because my dad was like, well, would you need an extra controller to play with Ace? And I'm like, well, it comes with 2 Joy-Cons. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm talking myself out of a pro controller, but I don't want, but I don't want to, if I don't need it, I don't feel the need to
I'll say it. Like the Switch 2 Pro controller is an amazing controller. The sticks feel like no sticks else in this world, but yes, the Switch 1 Pro controller does work. And honestly, Switch 1 Pro controller is a lot more comfortable, but the sticks are just really nice on the Pro controller too. And it has like the game chat button. And again, you can turn on the console from far away, all this stuff. But it does just work to do a Switch 1 Pro controller, or even the Joy-Cons also work,
Yeah. Well, and also like, I know that I would probably, if I got a Switch 2, would mostly play it like handheld anyway.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah,
7-inch screen.
And it's so funny because my dad was like, well, what games did you want? I'm like, well, unfortunately, the games that I most want for are all dropping in January of 2026.
Yeah, right.
Because like the Animal Crossing update comes out in January 2026. I think Tomodachi Life comes out in January 2026.
I think that's March.
Is that March? Yeah, I was like, so many of the games I'm looking forward to come out in 2026.
Exactly.
But then I looked at Dad, I was like, but that does mean that I'll already have the system for them when they come out. And I was explaining how one I really sorry, we're like the fucking Nintendo Switch dick sucking podcast right now.
Yeah, for the past like hour.
Happens many such cases.
Anyway. I was about to defend us. It's a really good console. Anyway.
It's just such a good console. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that it isn't. It's fucking sick. When he was like talking to me about it, it was just so funny being like, yeah, I'd want this one. I want this, and all the releases I'm looking forward to, and he's like Googling stuff like that, but I'm sitting here, I'm like,
yeah. You're like, I'm just answering questions as if nothing is happening.
Yeah. Well, because my dad doesn't try to like hide it. Like,
yeah.
Because I think he would rather I know. And I'm like, because this way I can space out my game purchases anyway, which I like to do, like all that stuff. But I was explaining that I really liked how, for the games that I already own, I don't have to buy the whole separate game again. I could just buy the upgrade pack for like $20 instead of 60 to 80 for another full game. And I was telling Dad about that, and I was like, yeah, so remember how annoyed we were when we got the Xbox One and it was like, yeah, we're back, and it was like, yeah, we're backwards compatible, and then like half of our games didn't play, and then all those games were like, oh, well, we're gonna make an Xbox One version, then they never did. I'm not going to have that problem.
The exact opposite.
I was like, because it'll play all my Switch 1 games, no problem. Like, because I don't have any non-Nintendo, like, Switch games. I just don't. Like.
Yeah. And I haven't had any compatibility issues with, like, past games. There's some things on the eShop that aren't listed because they have compatibility issues, but nothing that, like, anyone in their right mind would have played. Yeah. Your hentai games might not work. Sorry.
Oh, no. You'll have to find new boobies to look at on your Nintendo Switch. So if you're playing hentai games on your Nintendo Switch,
fix yourself. Get therapy.
At least do it on your fucking PC. I have some Gooner games in my library. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I didn't buy any of them. I will say that, but I have them in my library. Yeah. But you know what? They're in my Steam library for my PC, like God intended.
Yeah, and with the Animal Crossing update too, it's gonna be interesting.
Oh my God, I'm one of those people. I wanted to make a millennial ass meme about that because I think that it's really funny how many of the Rage comics have come back from my youth in ironic forms. Because I was gonna fucking bring back, if I say cereal guy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, spitting the cereal.
Yeah. So I was
There will never be an Animal Crossing update.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, and I was gonna be like, and I was gonna literally post that with like the caption of like, I think my initial plan was to tag you and ask if it made me onk.
Yeah.
Because you've made fun of how I tweet before.
Oops.
Well, it's because every time I try to do anything for this podcast, my brain goes into like corporate mode.
Yeah.
Which is why, like, I'm like, oh yeah, I have to use hashtags, like, because that's what you do. And I'm like, oh, I have to like I have to use more words because then the algorithm will pick up more words, which is true.
Yeah.
But like, that's not us.
No, yeah, exactly.
But it's just how my brain works. Side effect of working on a communications team. My bad.
Yeah, and we both have like ideas of how a podcast Twitter should be run. And like I remember I used to actually tweet every single time we uploaded, and I stopped doing that. Yeah. But I would tweet a clip of it, and it's just the different ideas. But anyway, what were you saying? Cereal guy. Yeah, but I was gonna do like the image of this will be the final free update for Animal Crossing, and then the 3.0 update with them spitting. And yeah, I was just gonna just try to make the most like millennial ass meme about it, and then post it, be like, "Am I on, guys?" And I would be like, ... Exactly, and it would have been funny, and it would have been great. No, I love the amount of times that like Prezzo will tweet like Jimmy Carter will never die, exactly. Just the first frame, and he never even follows them up. It's just funny. No, and that's what I fucking mean is like those coming back, and that's why I thought it'd be really funny if I just like wholeheartedly made one and was like, yeah, just to see if. I don't know. Maybe I could get some clicks on Twitter.com. Yeah. Who knows? Could have gone mega viral, but you didn't seize the opportunity. No, and I don't have Twitter Blue, so they're not going to push my shit in the algorithm that's anyway. True. I don't want to pay Muskrat any money, so nope. I don't get any engagement. Nope. That's why no one likes my Mojo Dojo Casa mine tweet. It is crazy. Yeah, even a year later, yeah, it has more views. My pinned tweet has so many views and not a single like. Absolutely zero engagement. Which is funny. Even after you talked about it on the podcast, in an era where we were getting like 200 to 1,000 views per episode, and still no one came over to your pinned tweet to just press like or even retweet. No, that'd people. Be okay? See, people. Reply. You guys are all just too afraid of my twisted Mojo Dojo Casa mind, and it's not even funny anymore. It's like the thing. The joke is way past. Like the joke is so dead, and it has been for so long. But it's funnier the longer I leave it up. Like it's one of those. It gets exponentially funnier every second. Exactly. Yeah. Well, it's like how it's like when you're listening to a song and you're listening to like Hotel California by the Eagles, and they're like, oh, we haven't had that spirit here since 1969 or whatever, or 1965. I don't remember the year they say. And at the time they were saying that in like the 70s, but now you hear that song and someone sings like a cover of it and it's 2025 and you're like, holy shit, yeah, this is a paranormal experience. Like at that point, it's the same thing. Yeah, exactly. I hope you guys all appreciated my Eagles reference. Yeah, Eagles. Look, man, I went to see them in concert. My dad was born. I already said my dad was born in 1965. If you weren't ready for an Eagles reference on the pod, you weren't ready for the. Then you weren't buckled in. You went straight through the windshield. You did the windshield taste test here, and they were classmates. Your shit looked like papyrus in Undyne's house.
I threw you through the fucking window like a fucking fastball.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone.
Anyway, I wrote Pluribus twice, I realized. Because I wrote it initially when like I hadn't watched it, and then because I watched episode 1 last night, I wrote it again. So there's two pluribi on my...
Two pluribi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nolan texted me earlier this week and was like, we should watch Pluribus and talk about the first episode of Pluribus and talk about it on the pod. And I forgot to text her back this thought. But I immediately thought to myself, I'm not using my free trial for a single episode of a show when Severance isn't done yet.
Yeah, which is fair. Got me.
Because I'm like enough other people are watching it that I can wait for it to finish, and then I can be like, finally, I can watch it. Because I've seen most of the show through clips on my TikTok For You page now. Because have you
Severance or Pluribus? What are you talking
Severance?
About? No, I haven't seen much.
So,
but I bought a month of Apple TV Plus, so be very careful with what you tell me now, or I might not even watch it.
I'm just saying that I've gotten a lot of clips from it on my For You page because when it was first, going up, everyone is just uploading chunks of it, and I think it's really funny that now, like the meta for avoiding copyright strikes for that shit on TikTok is always changing, right?
Oh yeah.
So first it was just the clips, and then it was reversing them, and then it was flipping them multiple times throughout the video. And then it was adding like a line through it and like a filter so it doesn't get picked up. And now it's adding like a title at the top and then like a count down the side with just like nonsense in it. So it's like a top 5 list.
Right.
So the algorithm thinks that it's fair use. And it's really, really funny because it's like you're watching like a Brooklyn Nine-Nine clip, and all of these other like previous filters exist on it. And the thing on top, because it's the same account re-uploading the same clip, trying to avoid getting taken down for copyright again. And it's so funny because then like you realize that you're watching this clip of a show that you watched 10 years ago with your like sitting on the couch with your parents, like The Big Bang Theory or something. And you're watching it through like a grainy filter. It keeps reversing back and forth. It's cut super weird. You can't see fucking half of it because you're looking at it like vertical.
Right.
It has the line through it, and now it says like Big Bang at the top, and then it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and every like 15 to 30 seconds it just says like the word that they say in that second, no matter what it is. So it's like and
it's just turning into a shitpost
at
that point.
No, and like sometimes I catch myself like getting sucked in by them, and I realize I'm like, what?
You're like, wait, what's the joke? Oh, it's a clip.
I'm like, oh yeah, my bad. Well, it's kind of like a very similar like brain turn off feeling to like when I get those clips of like the like K-dramas, J-dramas, and C-dramas that are made specifically for like the 30-second scrolling storytelling apps that are really popular in Asia, but that never really took off here. I mean, the closest we got was like Webtoon tried to bring some of that in, but it just never really became a thing. No, there was a short form. It was like short form storytelling where the whole point was that it was like TV quality.
Oh God!
I don't remember what it was called. You know what I'm talking about, though.
A Quibi.
Quibi, yes.
And they tried to make it like slang. They were like, "I'll be back in a Quibi." It was like a whole Super Bowl ad.
Yeah. So imagine that, but if it actually took off and was just like dramas about like ancient Asia that are all titled like "I was reborn from the concubine's wife, and now I will get my revenge," and you're watching them because they only exist in these like 30-second chunks because that's what they're made for. It's either that or you're watching them from like YouTube, and then you go on YouTube and you watch them and it's still like chopped up like that, and you're like, shit, it's just like this because that's the app it was made for. And then you're watching and all of a sudden you realize it's been like you're like halfway through, you're like, what? Wait a minute.
Where am I?
Where am I?
What's my name? What year is it? Who's the president?
Exactly. No, wait, don't tell me.
Wait, actually, no.
Wait, actually,
let me continue believing it's a different year.
Let me have some bliss.
Yeah. No, but the TikTok thing reminds me of like they figured this out on YouTube years ago. It's like a clip of like Bill Nye, and it's like there's like a purple like portal and Bill Nye's in the corner flipped. Like that's all it takes. When
I think it's really funny. One of my favorite shows of all time. I actually don't think I've talked about a whole lot on the pod. Is Daria? Like I have talked about it a bit. Yeah, it's an animated MTV show. It's a spinoff of Beavis and Butthead technically, but it's nothing like Beavis and Butthead. It's an honestly amazing show. Shaped my entire personality in high school, for better or for worse. But I really, really liked it. But when I first started watching it, I didn't have a Hulu account yet. And it was only available on Hulu. So I watched it on YouTube in parts. There was this one specific channel that uploaded the entirety of Daria. But it was all in like the corner, and then the rest of it was just like a static image of Daria, like a random image from, I think it was from the DVD set, from one of the DVD sets.
So ContentID just thinks that's all it is.
Yeah, exactly. But it's really funny because it is like that phenomenon of like when you watch something like that, you don't remember the framing. Like you remember that it existed, but when you think of the video, you don't think of it with that frame because you weren't watching it. And of course, then I got a Hulu account just for Daria, and then they took Daria off of it within like 6 months of me getting that Hulu account. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah.
ContentID is a beautiful system. It's very annoying, especially for creators and for viewers. Yeah. But like the fact that they invented that even in like 2008 to like combat like Family Guy re-uploads is like kind of beautiful. Yeah,
it's one of those things where like it is like frustrating, but as consumers, it's frustrating because it's like, part of us is like, it's media, it doesn't fucking matter. But like realistically, that probably is the only reason why we have streaming services.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I think that they were really trying to avoid a VHS's situation.
True.
Because
that would be like the modern VHS ripper.
Yeah, and the only reason that VHS's and VHS rippers exist is because of I can't think of his name, and it's really upsetting me because it's Mr. Rogers. I had to just sing through the entire Mr. Rogers. My brain just sung through the entire like, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
You're just speed running it like a music box.
What's his name? Yeah, Fred Rogers defended. He defended VHSs because they were going to be banned because you could record from them like that. And Fred Rogers basically came up and was like, I don't care if people record my stuff because I want people to watch it.
Like the guy standing up in the coat meme.
Yeah, like genuinely. He was like, I don't think that we should make that illegal because I think that it's fine if people want to record my show because I want people to see it. Yeah. And if that's how people will see it, good.
Yeah.
And that they didn't want to side against Fred Rogers.
Yeah, kind of a bad stance, especially in that time, to be like, we stand against Fred.
We're standing against Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Yeah. How do you tell that to kids? Yeah, Viacom is
exactly
anti Mr. Rogers.
Exactly. That was a huge part of it. Like that's one of the only reasons why VHSs exist. So I think it would be really, in a world where ContentID didn't exist, there was a reactor that rose up and did that.
Yeah.
And in a world where that didn't exist, Teens React came up and really
they were the ones who tried to copyright the term react.
Well, yeah. See, in this world, they didn't become evil because of ContentID.
I see.
Because since they were able to just sit kids down and make them watch an entire like movie and react to it without paying money, they didn't become evil about their own branding.
They became grateful.
Exactly.
Which is the opposite of evil.
Exactly. So they actually, instead of doing that, they actually handed out the React name.
Oh, wow. I love this alternate reality.
Yeah, this is... everything is also in negative. Like it's
right, yeah.
It's like I love the like whatever, like evil whatever memes, and it's just that thing, and it's just like a stock photo of it in negative. Like the one that always comes to mind is like evil Limp Bizkit be like fix stuff.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, I forgot all about that meme.
Yeah,
some good memes in the 2020s.
I love that meme. My problem is that I can't let a joke go, so I remember everything that I've ever found funny.
Because it's still funny.
Because it's still funny. I still laugh at Rage comics. You can't fucking take those away from me.
No, it's all coming back. That's what I do love is like we're getting to the point where like memes have their like cycle and shit. Like I wouldn't be surprised if like Dat Boy came back around in like a sort of ironic way.
I really hope so. Have you seen... I do unfortunately think that Dat Boy is too closely associated with Pepe, which has been ruined. Not even by like the right wing rumors, but by the chuds that took him over after that.
Yeah.
Because like, have you been watching the Insane Cope account meltdown?
Yeah.
So that
is a bummer.
Yeah. Current Twitter drama is that Twitter gimmick account Insane Cope got fucking clowned on, and then immediately was like, well, I own like every gimmick account on this site, and everyone went, Is that why they're all dog shit?
Yeah. And that's actually a trans discourse too. That was Cloudy who got insane cope to say that. Shout out Cloudy. No, yeah, but it's really funny because I love gimmick account discourse. I was also there for the Santa Decides discourse last year. Oh my God, yeah.
I still follow Santa Decides real version to this day out of solidarity.
Something happened with Santa Decides correct version though. I don't remember. But somehow he also got in some controversy.
So Santa Decides correct version has gotten into light controversies several times because they don't always vet who they say is on the naughty or nice list.
Right.
But that's also because sometimes it's insanely niche internet drama.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard. So like they only find out about shit like after they post it. They're like, my bad.
Yeah.
They usually just delete it and are like, my bad.
But what was like the big one, if you even remember?
I don't remember.
Okay, good. That'd be a bad thing to waste brain space on, to be fair.
Where else am I going to put all my rage comics if I remember all of the things that Santa Decides correct?
You can't delete that.
No. That's Forever Alone needs to stay there. Him and Trollface are ingrained in my brain.
Bad Luck Brian.
There they will stay.
They're all there. The gang's all here.
SpongeBob
with the with rage comics drawn onto his fingers. The gang's all here.
That's how it feels to reach adulthood and you don't like slowly lose like IRL friends. Like because like I feel like I hit adulthood and like I had a friend group in college, but then once I left college, I hang out with like you, I hang out with Shelby, and then I have like some people that I talk to over the internet, like, but like I don't have like a core friend group really anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Mostly because I haven't actively tried to maintain one. I haven't been worried about it.
I've been trying to plan a sleepover with like 4 coworkers, and they're all just so weird, and like just about scheduling stuff. Like I'm like I think we would have a lot of fun. Does this sound good? And like one person responds, I'm like I can't do it. I can't do it. I just need you to fucking communicate. I can't do it.
No, yeah, that's why we need to have a podcast for our weekly hangout.
Literally.
Or else we'll die.
Yeah. Gen Z just can't fucking do it otherwise. No, I don't know what's wrong.
It's genuine. Well, see, the thing is that people have always struggled like this. It's just that now it's easier to tell because you have the internet that makes you feel further from everyone else in the same time, if it makes sense.
Yeah. Well, and it's like over text, so it's like someone gets that and then they like sideswipe it and then they're like, I'll respond to it later, and then they don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's fine.
Let's just go back to carrier pigeons.
I think we should do that because then we could all have pigeons and that would be awesome. I love pigeons. I think it's fucked up that we domesticated pigeons and then abandoned them and now we call them rats. Now we're like sky rats. We literally put them there.
We literally did that.
They didn't want to be here and they don't want to act like that. They act like that because we brought them here and we put them in cages for like 300 years and then one day we just went, we don't need these anymore. Enjoy the wild.
Yeah. Planned obsolescence. That's how we do it in capitalism.
Planned obsolescence from the very fucking beginning.
Yep. Well, that's our episode.
Planned obsolescence of this episode. It's
yeah, exactly. Yeah, just throw it away now. Now that you listen to it. Catch us next week. Hopefully next year we get the Kirk Legacy Award. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I was like, we really got snubbed this year. I wish we booted this shit up just a couple weeks earlier. Maybe we would have got it.
Maybe. Next year's our year.
Next year's our fucking year.
Vote for us next year.
Vote for us at the Patriot Awards. We'll be there.
We will.
Blue hair and pronouns.
Oh, yeah. We got to represent.
Anyway, catch you guys next week. Follow me on Twitch.
Follow me on TikTok.
And goodbye forever.
Bye.